Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So you ever heard the phrase, work like you don't need the money, love like you've never been hurt, and dance like nobody's watching? You know, that's a pretty famous old phrase. I had somebody tell me that probably 35 years ago or so, and it's always stuck with me. Let's talk about love like you've never been hurt. Oh man, that's tough. That's probably the hardest of the three little commandments in that phrase. Love like you've never been hurt. You know, what does that even mean? Does that mean you're supposed to be a sucker? Just continue to get hurt? It's not what it means. It means check your baggage at the door. When you go into a new relationship, you don't want to bring all the bullshit from the last one. All the hurt, all the anger, all the negativity that may have gone down in your breakup, the disappointment, and whatever. A lot of people have a lot of hang-ups from previous relationships. I think we all kind of end up with that kind of syndrome for a while. And it just takes being able to get over it, process what you need to be able to process, learn the lessons that you need to be able to learn, and move on. You know, not every relationship is meant to last. Some relationships are just meant to get you to the next level of your life. Some relationships are just meant to teach you a lesson. It's important to be able to give our partners a chance to be who they are. And it's not fair to put a head trip on somebody that has nothing to do with them because it's just baggage that you have from your last relationship, from your ex. You were traumatized by your ex. Maybe they beat you, maybe they abused you, maybe they were mean to you, maybe who knows what, maybe you got cheated on, you know, whatever. There's all kinds of stuff that's really fucked up and that can leave scars on you, that can traumatize you, that can, you know, give you PTSD. People get fucked up off relationships. And if you want to be able to find the right person and to have a good, loving, lasting relationship, you're going to have to be able to go into a new relationship with a clean slate, to wash that chalkboard off. Let that motherfucker be who they're going to be. They're not that last person. There may be similarities. You may have a type. But I suggest if you have a type and that type hasn't been working out for you, you want to be honest with that. That shit may turn you on. You like a certain type of person. Oh, that really gets your juices flowing. But was the last person any good? What about the one before that? You know, you may want to just start thinking about adding some different qualities into what you think your type is. It just depends on what your intentions are. Some people are serial daters, some people are players. Those types of people can be frustrating because I talk to people about relationships, and I was talking with a chick the other day and she was saying that how she's lonely. Everybody gets lonely. It's a natural emotion to have. It's not one that you want to let take you over, so we can build you up, make you stronger. We can talk about that. But then it turns out that she's just feeding that loneliness. And it's like trying to lose weight but still eating donuts every day. I don't care how much you jog. You go jog 6 marathons a week. Go do one every single day. Do 7 every week. You're not going to lose any weight if you're eating donuts and pizza and stuff. You know, if you have, diet is a huge part of it. So it's the same with our happiness. Somebody that is tortured by loneliness, but yet she's going through guys left and right. Starting off each relationship in kind of this drunken party girl kind of way. You know, I'm not trying to put her on blast, but she's doing it like a lot of people do. Meet people at the bar. You think they're hot, take them home and fuck them. If everything is cool, maybe you can start a little relationship. I know what that's like. I've been through a few relationships like that. And they don't really last. It's not a true courtship. You skip having sex too early in a courtship ruins it. It adds a level of intimacy that is really only meant, and we all know this, to express love. So if you're just trying to get your rocks off, you just want to come, you just want to have an orgasm. I mean, that's like doing drugs. That's just masturbation. It's masturbation with somebody. but it's not, you're not in it to give them pleasure, to show them how much you love them. You get it, right? So you can't use sex as love. You can't skip ahead in the process of meeting somebody and getting to know them, making that connection. The intimacy is so much more intense, so much more powerful when you have a strong connection with somebody, as opposed to just some random person that you meet. I don't care how hot they are. A lot of people are just trying to live out their fantasies and stuff they watch in porn. They just want to live that shit out. And that's fine, but you have to be honest with yourself. Because if your mind, like this chick where her mental state was that I want to settle down and I want to have a relationship, that's one thing. That's honest, that's fine. But if there's a disconnect, and if her behavior is go to the bar Friday night, meet some hot dude and fuck him, well, I mean, anybody can tell you that's not really the best way to find a husband. And you're just feeding, like a drug addict, just feeding this emotion with sex when you're really looking for a connection. We have to be honest with ourselves of what our intentions are. We have to be able to really take a good look at ourselves. And if we had a hard relationship, rather than rushing it to trying to get our fix with an orgasm, trying to get that kind of snuggle time, because we get addicted to that kind of shit, especially people that are broken. There's nothing wrong with snuggle time. It's good to have a good snuggle. But some people who are mentally broken want to abuse snuggle time because it's really just a way for them to slip into this kind of nurturing, Freudian kind of childlike state and be able to relive their childhood because they weren't hugged enough by their goddamn mother, so they're going to use you to do it. We have to be able to be honest with ourselves and to get over our hang-ups and to use each relationship as a learning experience and to realize that maybe I'm not in the perfect relationship right now. If you are, that's great. This video isn't for you, but if you're still looking for that in your life, that the last one, even if it was not perfect, maybe it was fucked up, it was practice. Maybe it was great for a while and just all of a sudden that train just stopped and you went flying out the window, didn't even know what happened. Well, maybe that person wasn't the one. It was just good practice. We all need some good practice before we go and play the game. So love like you've never been hurt. And that means to treat each person that you meet as an individual, to get rid of your little hang-ups, check your baggage at the door. Be able to, you don't have to forget, but be able to forgive, be able to move on, have a little bit tougher skin and just laugh stuff off instead of getting so wrapped up in the drama. You don't want to let your past relationships define you. You just want to pull the lessons out of them, put those in your file cabinet, and move on. It's all just food for thought. Tell me what you think. Thanks for watching.